All right. Well, let's get to some real movers and shakers.
The four horsemen of the technocalypse.
Anytime you see the four horsemen, it's something special.
We're taking things that are genetically modified organisms and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein.
Right into the vein. Right into the vein. That guy, the guy who said that, won its case. Insider.com headline: Bill Gates' North Dakota farmland purchase was almost derailed by an archaic Depression-era law. These horrible archaic.
You hate it when these billionaires, their master evil plans get derailed by archaic laws meant to protect middle-class Americans.
Bill Gates has been cleared to proceed with the purchase of a North Dakota potato farm after the state's attorney general said it complied with an archaic Depression-era law. This is because the land will be leased back to farmers, according to the Associated Press, which reported the news. Oh, you mean he's going to be a stakeholder? The buyer, Red River Trust, is linked to Gates, who is the largest owner of farmland in the U.S. Red River Trust, huh? The $13.5 million purchase of the farmland originally raised legal questions due to a decades-old state law that prohibited corporations, trusts, and limited liability companies from farming activities in the region. The law is designed to protect family farms in North Dakota. Makes sense. I don't know what's so archaic about that.
Right, exactly. It is archaic to protect family farms. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, Business
awesome.
Insider. The anti-corporate farming law does, however, allow individual trusts to own the land if it is leased to farmers per the AP. The state's agricultural commissioner, Doug Goring, told a local NBC affiliate that people across the state were, quote unquote, upset and others were, quote unquote, livid about the purchase. On June 21st, the North Dakota Attorney General's office sent a letter about the purchase to Red River Trust. The letter notified a trustee, Peter Headley, that the Attorney General's office was seeking to confirm how the company was using the farmland and learn if its usage was compliant with statutory exceptions, Insider reported. Red River Trust received a second letter from the Attorney General's office on the 29th of June, which said the transaction complied with the Depression-era law as it was being leased by the farmers, according to the Associated Press. Representative for Gates did not immediately respond to requests. The sale will add around 2,100 acres to the 242,000 acres of farmland that Gates owned as of 2021, according to a land report. Insider previously reported that the land could be split between Gates and his ex-wife Melinda following the divorce. So there you go. There was some pushback, concerns about some laws, rightfully so. And apparently he's all in the clear.
Yeah, of course.
As long as he rents it out to farmers. It's so crazy. It's just
rents it out to farmers. That's called sharecropping.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
So yeah, you talk about, again, the class war that's actually going on. It's being hidden by the social justicey ones. The culture war manufactured to distract from the class war. You've got. It's unbelievable. You've got in this era where everybody's so obsessed with equity and equanimity and equality and protecting the working man and all these things. You have Bill Gates, who would claim to be just a staunch liberal and protector of human rights and lives. Just talk about Roe versus Wade being described as a step backwards. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah, this is
a step backwards, but not for, abortion. It's for protecting farmers, family farmers, the backbone of this country. Sorry, I got too excited. Is just out the window so Bill Gates can buy it and rent it to farmers.
Which, by the way,
like some sort of feudal lord from the medieval period.
And you think he's going to keep the humans as his workers on the farm? No.
Yeah.
He's going to unleash the robots.
It's going to be the robots for sure.
And that's why they're probably calling it, the insider is calling it archaic Depression era law, because they probably intend to maybe use it or update it because of the robots and AI and all that, because could they say, hey, we're still leasing it out to farmers? The farmers are just robots we placed there, but they're still being, there'll
be a guy with an iPad that's who's leasing it, controlling the robot.
So anyway, there you go. That's one.
And along those lines, real quick.
Sorry, you got steamrolled by the Bezos.
Yeah, let's back it up just a little bit, because I do have a correction. When I was in the AOC clip, or the article.
Segment, yeah.
Yeah, the tweet I was talking about that they stuck into the article was actually a tweet from 2020.
Okay.
So yeah, Biden has not been nominated.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, all right, interesting.
That's what I mean. I couldn't believe that this is how I would be learning about that. Right. So my bad, everybody. Sorry, I got a little confused. Okay, hit that Bezos laugh. There we go. Yeah, on the topic of billionaires pushing people around, continuing to, bully.
Do what they want.
Yeah, bully the entire world in different ways. This is coming from nltimes.nl. The headline is Historic Rotterdam Bridge Won't Be Dismantled for Jeff Bezos Super Yacht.
Take that, Bezos.
Take that,
Mr.
Bezos.
Suddenly, but he's supposed to be a good guy now.
Is he?
He's been appealing to the conservative arguments recently, so maybe he's supposed to be
another billionaire who has been replacing humans with robots as his main thing. I mean, in his case, his human workers are basically robots as far as he's concerned. And here's the story. A bridge in Rotterdam that has monument status will not be dismantled so that a new super yacht belonging to Jeff Bezos can reach the sea. The 127-meter long vessel will be the second largest sailing yacht in the world. It is being produced by Oceanco in Alblasserdam for the Amazon founder, but the three-masted ship cannot fit under the Koningshaven Bridge, known locally as De Hef. Long story short, we know this story, folks.
Yeah, we covered it at the time.
He bought he's having a giant yacht built for him, the biggest sailing yacht in the world. They started building it, and they realized it can't get out of the harbor in which it is being built. He was trying to get permission to disassemble.
Which didn't they say that they've disassembled the bridge for other purposes?
A long time ago. They've done it before. I think that was before it was deemed a monument, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so he thought he could just convince everybody that it's okay to take apart your very special bridge. So my big boat, very impressive. You'd love it. You can wave at us as it floats away from you, can get out of the harbor.
I'm still baffled with this idea of not just Bezos being this alleged tech genius, entrepreneur guy, not planning this, like, oh, we're building a boat that's too big to get out of the thing, or the people working in the harbor there building the boat being like, like at what point were they like, this might be an issue to get this thing out of here.
There was that's a good question. I think they always sort of. He just thought that's the thing. He just thought he could do it.
He can do it because he's Bezos and he was going to pay money
and he had gotten a lot of political support. He convinced like the mayor and some politicians to, it was supposed to be an injection of money into the community, the jobs it would create, the this, the that, but let's see here. earlier this year, local resident Pablo Sturman launched a Facebook event inviting people to throw eggs at the yacht once the shipyard launches it. He told NL Times, quote, "It started more as a joke among friends after we heard the news about the possible dismantling of the bridge. Thousands of people quickly expressed their interest in the event, which has since been taken offline." Sturman acknowledged his satirical joke got out of hand, but he remained irritated that the bridge, viewed fondly by some Rotterdammers, might be damaged. Quote, "Normally, it's the other way around. If your ship doesn't fit under a bridge, you make it smaller. But when you happen to be the richest person on Earth, you just ask a municipality to dismantle a monument. That's ridiculous," he said. And they just kind of praised the fact that the worldwide public outcry to this ridiculous request, well, if you could call it a request, by a billionaire to make a boat too big and just take the bridge apart. It really was a heartwarming story of how when enough people get mad enough and playfully threaten to egg the yacht, and worldwide stories get told, and thousands upon thousands, perhaps even millions of people finding the story online express their discontent with such a ridiculous notion. It actually changed the minds of the municipality. They actually did something. And you know what? That is a wonderful example. Now, it may not be with money. They may not be able to fight back with money or speak with their dollars, but in this case, they are speaking loudly with eggs. It's like a value for value system, but with eggs, Gons. Is this making sense?
It is, but it's also making me nervous about the future. You know, they took away toilet paper, or they at least created the perception of toilet paper running out, and it created some kind of shortage, and you don't see people TPing people's cars and stuff anymore.
It's true.
My car got egged, right, a few weeks ago. And so I'm just worried that this is all leading to a chicken shortage. The elite, manifest a chicken shortage. Now we got no eggs to throw at these billionaires' yachts.
They're working on it, man. Eggs are up like 70% or something. They're some of the highest increased price. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Maybe the entire global economy is being purposefully dismantled just so the price of eggs can increase. Some
person was like, "You throw eggs at my human child's beautiful super yacht?
My super yacht imbued with a soul.
Humans will suffer.
We will take away the very concept of financially affording eggs. You're going to be throwing you're going to have to mortgage your house to throw an egg at my yacht. How's that?
You want to protest?
Puny human."